The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Room to run again. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Packers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing to begin is Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Ready, deal, blue 32.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 3rd and long. Goff to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's very close to a 1st down. Out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short. So it is 4th down. try it now with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Lions' 33-yard line.
Crossing, 6, yellow, 43. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Red, 38.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Love. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Lions called their first timeout.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on, set. Green gap. Red, cycle. Black shot. White blue. Set, huh?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Goff to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. A defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Makes the score. Packers 14, Lions 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
They're on 17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down at the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Lions first down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
47-yard line. Brings up second down.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
Another Lions. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Detroit Lions.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they come up now second and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That is second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Right.
The man in motion is Watson. On first down, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
So, from 37, here's second and 8.
So now, George Green, smash, blue striker. Claude Ray.
Now Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. He'll let one go down the middle. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The man in motion is Watson.
Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
1st down, Green Bay.
Set, ready. Drill, 52, 6, level. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. That one incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, strike. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
And the Packer 1st down.
Ready? Green jack. Yellow, 22.
The man in motion is Watson.
10.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Forced out left. He'll tuck it and take off. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
13 yards.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
Cut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
On play action, Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Ready?
3rd and long.
Let's go now. 10 flat. Set.
Throwing is Love. Down inside the 10. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Watch down. Ready.
Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
To kick off for Green Bay.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's gone. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's gone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Javon Bullard.
Here's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
That's good for the Lions.
Goff to throw. Pushed out to his right. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, ready. Eagle blue. Black 40. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Fight, 97.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a shot for Watson. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Goff to throw. Over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
14. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
We go tonight. By 20. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Now Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Red cycle. Here we go. Here's Black Ultra. 50 green.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is, on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hold on. 180. Turbo.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The man in motion is Watson.
Ready?
Here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Love quickly out to Watson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Blue 32. Ready?
To throw is Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. The man in motion is Watson. On fourth down, Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready? Yellow 43.
On first down, it's Love. Catch made there by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The man in motion is Watson. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on first and 10.
Watch out now. Ready? Cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackle. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Love. Escaping to his left. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
A 31-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. Catch is made. That is Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Good for a Lions.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey, 76! 76!
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They're starting to wear down up front, Mike. They've been tasked with running a lot of pass protection over the course of this game, especially here late. Gotta wonder, is this fatigue going to continue to set in and alter the end of this game?
Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and long. To throw is Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Set, hut, strike, 60. Yellow, 22 shoot, yellow. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
The man in motion is Watson. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Strike, blue. Set.
A second down throw for Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Shell. Hot. 180.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up around the 14. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. His defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down.
A gain of 6.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On second down, Goff. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Value 3, value, go. Value 3, value 3. Value 1, super.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
180. Five. Yes, sir. Is that?
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Okay, ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
So now, you, yellow, 45, white, cut.
They'll drop to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Packers.
Number ready? Set, ready. Blue 32. Ready?
To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Black Ultra, 33, yellow, 6, mega. Check.
On play action, Love. He'll be forced out right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Ready. Right. Red 38. Check 2.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
60 red.
They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Go play action with Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friend.